Hey everyone, and welcome back to Let's Learn. Have you ever made a mistake while writing and reached for that little rubbery lifesaver on your desk? I'm talking about the eraser. It's a simple tool, but have you ever stopped to wonder how it's actually made? It's a pretty fascinating journey from raw materials to the finished product that ends up in your pencil case. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and explore the complete manufacturing process of an eraser. You might be surprised to learn what goes into making this everyday essential. So, stick around, because you're about to see how these tiny problem solvers come to life. Let's start with the basics. What's even in an eraser? The main ingredient is usually synthetic rubber or vinyl, but that's not all. To get that perfect erasing ability, manufacturers mix in other key components. One of these is sulfur, which is crucial for making the rubber strong. Then there's pumice powder, a very fine volcanic rock that adds a gentle abrasive quality to help lift the pencil marks off the paper. Of course, we can't forget the coloring agents that give erasers their vibrant hues, from classic pink to a whole rainbow of colors. Lastly, softeners are added to make sure the eraser is flexible and doesn't feel like a hard rock. All these ingredients come together to create the perfect tool for wiping away our mistakes. So, how do all those ingredients turn into the eraser we know and love? It all begins with a giant mixing party. The first step is to accurately measure and combine all the raw materials, the synthetic rubber, sulfur, pumice, colors, and softeners, into massive industrial mixers. Think of it like a giant dough mixer, but for erasers. The goal here is to blend everything together thoroughly until it forms a smooth, consistent, dough-like substance. This ensures that every part of the eraser has the same color and texture. It's a critical step, because a poorly mixed batch could result in an eraser that's too hard, too crumbly, or just doesn't erase well. Once we have our big lump of eraser dough, it's time for step 2, heating and rolling. The rubbery mixture is gently heated to make it more pliable. Then, it's fed through a series of heavy, powerful rollers. These rollers press and stretch the material over and over again, transforming it from a clumpy mass into long flat sheets. This rolling process is what gives the eraser its characteristic soft and flexible texture. It's a bit like rolling out cookie dough, but on an industrial scale. The pressure from the rollers aligns the molecules in the rubber, creating a uniform consistency that's perfect for erasing without tearing your paper. Now that we have these large flat sheets of eraser material, what's next? After the sheets have had a chance to cool down, we move on to step 3, cutting them into shape. This is where the erasers start to look like the ones you buy in the store. Using precision cutting machines, the sheets are sliced into the familiar rectangular blocks, or small cylindrical plugs that fit on the end of a pencil. But what about those fun, shaped erasers, like animals or stars? For those, the process is a little different. The warm eraser material is pressed directly into special molds, allowing for all sorts of creative and intricate designs. So whether it's a standard block or a T-Rex shaped eraser, this is the stage where it gets its form. The cut eraser pieces are still a bit too soft and sticky. To fix that, they need to go through a crucial process called vulcanization. This is step 4, and it's where the magic really happens. The eraser pieces are loaded into a special vulcanizing oven. Inside, they are exposed to carefully controlled high heat and pressure. This treatment causes a chemical reaction, strengthening the bonds within the rubber. It's what makes the eraser firm, durable, and bouncy, and prevents it from crumbling into a mess the first time you use it. Without vulcanization, your eraser would be a gummy, useless blob. It's the final step in creating the tough, yet flexible structure that makes erasing possible. We're almost there. After vulcanization, the erasers are strong, but their edges might be a little rough. So, step 5 is all about polishing and finishing. The erasers are often tumbled or trimmed to give them smooth, clean edges. This makes them look neat and feel good in your hand. If the eraser is destined for the end of a pencil, this is also when the metal or plastic cap, called a ferrule, is attached. The ferrule securely crimps the eraser onto the pencil, ensuring it stays put. Finally, the last step is quality control and packaging. Each eraser is inspected for its texture, flexibility, and most importantly, its ability to erase cleanly. Once they pass the test, they are packaged into boxes and shipped out to stores all around the world, ready to help you correct your next mistake. And there you have it. From a simple mix of rubber and powders to a high-tech process of heating, rolling, and vulcanizing. That's how the humble eraser is made. It's a pretty amazing industrial journey for something we often take for granted. The next time you use an eraser, maybe you'll appreciate the clever engineering that went into it. Thanks for watching Let's Learn. If you found this video interesting and enjoyed learning how erasers are made, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more awesome educational content. We'll see you in the next one.